In this episode of the Motor City Hypnotist podcast, it's been a while, folks. Had a little sabbatical, took a couple of months off, but we're going to talk about the 2025 year in review since we're into the new year, starting fresh. So we're going to look back at some of the things we've looked at. This does a couple things. One, it's going to give you a lot of information about what we've talked about in case something applies to you that you can go back and find it and listen to it.
Sure.
And it just kind of revisit, all the things that we covered over the last year, including our winners of the week, which we had some great ones during the year. So we're going to revisit that.
Man, it's good to be back.
And as usual, we'll give away free stuff. Hang in there, folks. We'll be right back.
Woo.
Get ready for the Motor City Hypnotist, David R. Wright, originating from the suburbs of Detroit, Michigan. He has hypnotized thousands of people from all over the United States. David R. Wright has been featured on news outlets all across the country and is the clinical director of an outpatient mental health and hypnosis clinic located just south of Detroit, where he helps people daily using the power of hypnosis.
New year.
Welcome, the Motor City Hypnotist, David R. Wright.
What is going on, my friends? It is David Wright, the Motor City Hypnotist, and we are back after a short layoff with another episode of the Motor City Hypnotist podcast.
That is a term that you want to use very loosely.
Yes, I do want to use that loosely. Things got busy. I had stuff to do, and
things happen.
Things happen.
Things shut down. Things pick up.
It was over the holidays. A lot of stuff going on. So I don't need to bore you guys with my life story, but anyway, we are back here with another episode of the Motor City Hypnotist podcast.
So happy you're here.
Yep, glad to be back, Matt. Let me tell you first where you can find me, folks. My website is motorcityhypnotist.com. This is the perfect time, especially if you're high school looking for an all-night entertainer. Grad and prom season starts in April, so we're just a few months away, and I'm already booked up.
Oh, my God.
Through, I think I probably have 10 shows booked now for the season, and that will just add on as time goes on. But if you have a show, it's important to because dates are filling up, and especially for grad nights, because sometimes I'll do double headers. I've done triple headers some nights for grad nights. Yeah, I've done 3 shows in a night before.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. But my point being is that if you have a date, reach out right now so that we can get you locked in. Even if it's the same night as another school, as long as we have an hour difference, we'll be good. So
sure,
or a couple hours difference, as far as start time and end time.
So you start time at 11 a.m. or 11 p.m., 1 a.m., 3 a.m.
Yeah, that could work.
Okay.
Yep. And I've done that before. Yep, absolutely.
Got it.
My social media, Facebook and YouTube, are both Motor City Hypnotist. Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok are all Motor City Hypno.
Oh.
HYPNO.
TikTok is still a thing. All right.
It's still there. I mean, I'm in there, but I don't, honestly, I don't utilize a lot of like social media as far as just like communications, but I do post things that go out to social media.
That's fair.
So,
all right. Have fun.
And as we've done every episode, going back to number 1, text the word hypnosis to 313-800-8510. In a few minutes, you'll get a text message from me, automated, with a link with your free hypnosis guide. It's a couple-page PDF I wrote regarding hypnosis. Kind of gives you a general idea of what it is and what it's not. Dispels some myths and misconceptions, but is yours for free. You will also get a link to the Google page for my business, Motor City Hypnotist. The great thing is if you could leave a review of the podcast, or even me if you've seen a show for me, or if you've seen me in person as a client. Either way, it'll go to there. All the reviews cover everything.
All right.
Look at it, leave a review. That'll be great. The other thing, wherever you're listening, whatever platform you're on, be it, iTunes, Spotify, whatever, it's important to leave a review on the site there, and also subscribe, connect, link, whatever you need to do on your platform so that you get the show whenever they drop. All righty.
Oh boy.
It's time, Matt. It's been a while.
It has been.
That's how winning is done.
Woo.
Yes.
heard
All
that.
right. This is a great one. So
right.
before I start this story, and it really kind of like clicked with me because I've always been fascinated with mountain climbing. I've never done it. I probably never will do it since I'm old,
Okay.
but it's always been like just intrigues me. I've watched everything and read everything you can on Everest. I'm serious.
Wow.
I've watched every documentary. I've read every book. The best one is John Krakauer's Into Thin Air. I don't know if you've ever read it.
I have not.
So very long story short, not to get sidetracked, but that was the year there was a big weather issue. And I think 8 climbers died on that summit.
And there's been so many people that have perished.
It is.
On that mountain.
But that one was really significant because John Krakauer, he's a journalist and he went along to document what climbing Everest would be like.
Okay.
So he wrote the story, wrote the book Into Thin Air. And that's what, chronicles that whole thing that happened.
And that's the story that Cliffhanger came out of.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
a good question.
I'm
though,
just
but I mean, hey, yeah, who knows? So here's a great story, and it's fascinating because doing it able-bodied is something, but let's get into the story.
All right.
A British war veteran who lost both of his legs in Afghanistan has become the first above-the-knee double amputee to reach the summit of the highest peaks on every continent in the world.
Damn.
On Tuesday, 46-year-old Hari Buddha Magar summited the highest mountain in Antarctica, Mount Vinson, the final peak in his epic mission, after a grueling 3-day climb that saw him battle through 13 degrees below zero temperatures.
Oh my God.
The summit not only marked another mountaineering world's first for the climber, but also a major landmark in Hari's mission to boost disability awareness and inspire others to climb their own mountain, whatever that might be. Upon completing the world record, the veteran from Canterbury, Kent, said the climb was very tough. The conditions and difficulty meant I was literally crawling on all fours, battling my way up the mountain.
Jesus.
But crawling along, he was able to look up and take in the incredible views where spectacular Antarctica mountain peaks pierced a thin layer of clouds below. A disability shouldn't limit the size of your dream or your ability to achieve it. Yes, you might need to adapt to your approach, get help, or think differently, but you can do it, he told SWNS News Agency. If a family man like me from Canterbury can do it, anyone can.
I just walked my stairs from the basement to the upstairs
I know.
today.
Just the thing of this. Hari found a new purpose in the world of adventure and sports, starting with skydiving and skiing, and then he decided to conquer a childhood dream to climb Mount Everest.
And he's from Europe, British Columbia?
Yep. He is from
You said at the very beginning.
Canterbury, Kent.
Okay.
Yep.
So, on the U.S. side, it's the Wounded Warrior Project. Right?
Yeah, it could be.
And
yeah.
it's, veterans that have been wounded in war and lost their legs or what have you. I've met a number of folks from the Wounded Warrior Project, skied with them on a prosthetic ski.
Right, yes.
What these guys have seen, what they've experienced, and for them to continue to want to fulfill life experiences, it's amazing to see these individuals do what they do because they have to for their own
mental health.
Yes,
for their own well-being.
Yeah.
So just as a question, Matt.
Yeah.
The 7 summits, that's the pin, like the pinnacle, no pun intended. How many people ever do you think have summited 7 summits?
I would say less than 50.
500.
Okay.
Yep. Fewer than 500 people have ever climbed the 7 summits.
That's amazing.
The tallest on each continent.
Wow.
Hari's 7 summit journey took only 6 years. So he did 7 summits in 6 years.
Because you could.
And officially started in 2018 when he first applied to climb the world's highest mountain, the only one to be denied by the Nepalese authorities, who banned climbers with disabilities, a ruling he was key in challenging and overturning in a high court.
Wow.
So they turned him down when he applied, first of all, because he was disabled.
And then he went to the
courts,
Mhm.
and they
Said,
let him
"Hey,
do it.
Let him do it. He's going to sign
Yep.
the waiver anyways, so let him go.
So a fantastic story. Here's a photo of Hari on
Jesus, look at this guy.
the mountainside. Again, he's a double amputee.
Yeah.
He's got prosthetic legs.
Uh-huh.
He's climbing a mountain.
With a smile on his face.
Yeah. This story blows me away.
That's crazy. I love
Yeah,
that.
it's great. So,
Oh man, that is, I got.
let me read the last.
Go
His
ahead.
courage, determination, unwavering commitment to creating positive changes reflect everything we stand for as an organization, said one of the charities, Team Forces, that he is supporting. So he is supporting charity. He's doing this to raise money for charity as well.
Okay.
So to Hari, what definitely winner of the week
Thank you
material
for
there
that,
for
man.
sure.
That's how winning is done.
Yes, it is.
Oh man.
So, back to it.
All right, we're here again, Matt. It's been a while.
Where the fuck
I want
have
to
you
catch
been?
up. Well, okay, so long. I'll give a long story short to maybe listeners were listening.
I know
maybe
where
they
you.
were
I
not.
know where you've been.
So my father-in-law had some health issues. Long story short, he had a heart attack back in June. Had to have a quadruple bypass.
You had mentioned that way back in the day.
But then he fell in October, I believe,
Mm.
and had to be rehospitalized. He fractured a vertebrae in his neck. But anyway, he's had some health issues. And again, not that you guys need to know all of this, but my wife is a government employee. So we went like almost 3 months with no income.
The shutdown did
Yeah,
affect a lot of
Shutdown
people.
affected
So
a lot of people who are connected.
I appreciate you setting your priorities straight. This is doing your podcast is something that you do for fun. It is something that helps elongate your business model, your business.
Yep.
But this takes time out of your day. And the most important thing is making sure that your household is stable, that Kendra has what she needs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate you prioritizing what you needed to do. Yeah. I've missed you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it really helped me prioritize a few things as well through
absolutely.
the holidays and what have you. But I'm glad you're back.
Yep.
I'm happy to continue our conversations that we've had.
Absolutely. So let me just throw some personal stuff out there since we're just kind of getting back into the saddle, so to speak. So I always talk to my clients a lot about self-care activities.
Sure.
When I talk about self-care, I'm thinking like things that you can like get involved with or enjoy, or activities that kind of just take your mind out of the world.
Sex. I mean,
and
No! Don't shut me up!
What's that, Matt?
Like
you missed it.
What the fuck is it with you?
So I talk a lot about, again, self-care things that you can get involved with, things that bring you joy. So one of the things that I did as a kid a lot, looking back, I used to build a lot of model cars, model planes. One of my favorite models as a kid was the aircraft carrier, the USS Enterprise.
Ooh, yeah.
And it was probably about 2 feet long, but again, I was really into it. So fast forward to I'm in year 60 now of my life.
Nerd alert.
And I just started getting involved. And I don't know if Matt, if you've been following my Facebook page.
I have been. Nerd alert.
So I completed an original series Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working now on the Jupiter 2 model.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, I don't know if you saw the last video I posted. I had 90% of it done. Like all the walls were up.
Man.
And I fried a circuit board. Everything went dead.
Uh-oh.
So to flipping that model over and looking at the bottom of it, it was just like a nightmare of spaghetti wires everywhere. And it was impossible to find out where this came from.
Oh boy.
So I am redoing it, but here's the big thing.
You're rewiring the Jupiter 2?
Yes, I have to rewire everything.
All right.
So it's going to take a while.
All right.
But I posted a video, a pan shot, and I'll show it to you when we're done with the show, Matt. It's the interior, and I pan around. I'm in a group on Facebook called Lost in Space Fans, or Lost in Space Group, or Fans of Law, whatever it's called. So hundreds of responses and comments on this model because the whole interior was done except for the flight deck.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who commented on my video?
Matt LeBlanc.
Bill Mooney.
Really?
Yes.
From the original Lost in Space?
Yes, Will Robinson from Lost in Space commented on my post.
That's brilliant.
He said, "This is fantastic. I should know." Yeah. It was awesome. It was fantastic.
He was the engineer, wasn't he? It was like,
no, he was the kid.
He was the kid.
He was the kid. Yeah.
No, he was actually Will Robinson.
Will Robinson. Right. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
That's fun.
So the reason I bring that up is again, I focus a lot on self-care and things that you enjoy and just getting your mind occupied and it just, it's enjoyable. Again, even with challenges, even after frying that board, which just threw me into a tailspin mentally. I'm like, oh no, right to that point, but it's fine. Cause this is what you get with modeling, especially when you're wiring and soldering and doing all of that work.
The ankle bone goes to the foot bone goes to the head bone, the head bone.
And it's and to track all of these. And plus I'm running things, and again, not to geek out everybody, but the whole model runs out of 9 volts, but the circuit boards that the Adafruit trinket boards I have in only run on 5 volts. They have to have a separate power supply. And what I did was I accidentally put 9 volts into this board that's meant for 5 volts, and I fried it.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Houston, we have a problem.
That's exactly it. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, exactly.
All right, get in there. We have 9 volts to work with. Okay, that's 2.
So anyway, folks, we're talking about, and we're talking about, again, therapy, mental health, all of the things associated with what I do.
Aside from, you having to pivot with, the frying of the board.
Yeah.
But when you sit down to do a model, it puts you into a mental space.
Matt, I am telling you, I get to a place where it could be 8 hours and I will have not eaten or done anything because I'm so locked in. I'm just so focused into it.
It's not focused, it's hyper focused.
Yeah.
You're hyper focused on the task at hand. You are engaged. You are really committed to making this work and to making it look the best way that you know how it can.
Yeah.
That's mental health care. However, I'm gonna throw a caveat in there.
Okay, go ahead.
When folks get into that mental state, they forget about the outside world.
Yeah.
And that could pose a problem.
It could
down the road, not at that point in time, but down the road if they continue that behavior. So what do you do to take yourself out of that hyper focused state?
Well, here's the thing. And this is kind of built in and it just works for me. I only work on this while I'm in my office. I don't work at it at home.
Because that answers the question.
That gives me my home time to be focused on home and family.
See?
And then work time, like for example, sometimes I'll have 8 clients in a day, but sometimes I might only have 4 and I could have a 2 or 3 hour break.
Sure. And then
then I use that break to kind of work on things in between clients.
That's the answer to the question.
Yep.
And you have to be able to separate, for lack of a better term, church and state.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay? So when you're focused, it's there, and then you have your client, and then you go home, and then you're focused there.
Right.
You're taking your energy,
yes,
and you're putting it where it belongs at that point in time.
Right.
That's mental health care.
Yes, absolutely. So whatever it is for you, I don't care what it is, exercise, puzzles, movies, whatever it is for you.
Yeah.
Focus on something that makes you feel good. It just gives your mind an opportunity to focus and block everything else out.
So let me share with you, speaking of puzzles.
Yes.
So our boy got a new puzzle from his grandmother for his birthday this year, back in November. And it's a rubber chicken puzzle.
Oh no.
And there are so many freaking rubber chickens in this puzzle. It's crazy. So we pulled it out, going into the holiday. We always love working on a puzzle in the home.
Yeah,
it keeps everyone, we do it together or what have you. Go back 2 years ago, I got a gift from the boy who was a rubber chicken that when you squeeze it, it makes noise.
Yeah.
So when we find a puzzle piece that fits this puzzle that we're making, we squeeze the rubber chicken. So everyone in the home knows
you got a
we
piece.
Found a piece.
Fantastic. That's awesome.
We're still working on this damn puzzle, and it's mind blowing how many legs go on rubber
Oh my gosh.
chicken.
Yes.
It's wild.
Well, and that's what makes a puzzle so difficult, because the colors are all the same in every piece.
just
And
about
just getting it reorganized.
we're about 85% done.
Nice.
And it's almost there. It's just these last few, but it takes us to that mental space.
Yes,
right?
absolutely. Yeah.
Not just that mental space, but now you're spending time with your family and you're doing things. My New Year's Eve, Dave, my partner and I, we spent the evening putting that puzzle together. That's how we spent our New Year's Eve.
Fantastic.
It was just the two of us. And, you know, we like to imbibe here and there.
Yeah.
You know what we did? Every time we got a piece, we did a shot.
Absolutely.
We had fun. It
Yeah.
it was just two
Yes.
people enjoying each other's time, doing something fun together. And that to me is mental health care as well.
Absolutely it is.
It's just,
Yes.
I've had so many great experiences over the past month and a half,
Yeah.
you know, around mental health. And
Yep.
I'm pinpointing these items just to share with you that I am in total agreement with taking care of oneself.
Yes. Absolutely.
Now I got to go to the gym. So
Yeah, that's always that's another challenge. Yeah, of course. So we're here, folks, and as far as the podcast goes, we're talking about last year in review. It's the end of the year. It's the beginning of a new year. Typically, we do a review of what we've talked about over the past year.
please.
So we've had some great podcast things. We started out the year with therapy Q&A, and that lasted, I think,
7.
gosh, that was a long
episodes.
series. It was quite a few, but people have a lot of questions about therapy. How does it work? What should I look for? What do we look for in a therapist? But if you have any of those questions, go back to the early into 2025. That was our first series of the year last year. We talked about golf therapy.
We did.
Yes. And we even talked about the possibility of combining therapy with golf.
Mhm.
Now, putting that into practice is a lot more challenging than one would expect, but I think the idea is there. I think it's like primed to kind of flesh out, and you know, as weather gets better,
Mhm.
we'll look at that.
Little
Who
did
knows?
I know
Yeah,
that conversation would lead me to
hitting a hole in one.
hole in one
Yes.
last year. Yeah.
Yes, that we did that podcast, and then Matt and I golfed together later in that spring.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that was fun.
yeah, hole 10 at Westburn Golf Course.
Yep.
Yep.
One stroke wonder. That
There
was
you
me.
go. That's it. We did a series on personality disorders.
Mhm.
And again, there are a lot of different personality disorders, and they all, you know, kind of show themselves in different ways, but we covered a lot of that.
Mhm.
We talked about autism and mental health,
We did.
being on the spectrum, what that means. And again, the big thing with autism, and when people say you're autistic, the assumption is, oh, they're severely disabled. But no, because that's why it's called a spectrum.
Mhm.
You could be severely autistic and be quote unquote disabled, but you could be on the low end of the spectrum and just have some emotional regulation issues.
Mhm.
So being autistic is not, it's not a negative. It's as far as the way you perceive yourself, because there are a lot of people on the spectrum, more than you would even know, because it's not really tested. There is really no blood test. There's no specific test. It's all based on behaviors and reactions and symptoms.
There are a lot of scans, brain, questions that you answer while you have, electrodes linked to your head. And
Yeah,
what have
like
you.
an EEG.
Whether,
right.
Whether you're on the medication or off medication, there are a lot of ways to determine where you're at, development wise and how you are behavior wise at the same time. I know the smartest kid in the world.
Yep.
And he's genius. He's a genius.
And
he's an absolute genius. He knows more about the world than he absolutely knows. And he doesn't know that though. Right?
Yes.
He's a genius. He could put together a 2,000 piece Lego set in one day.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
And to hear that whole series on autism,
yes,
that really turned me around in a lot of different ways.
And here's the thing. A lot of autistic people are super high IQ.
Yes.
And here's the problem. I mean, I guess it's not a problem. It just is what it is. And I say this all the time. Stupid people are seldom unhappy.
And on the road.
Because they don't know any better.
Because they're on the roads. So
Well, I'm just saying, if you have a low IQ, you don't have a lot of stuff going on in your head. And people who are super intelligent tend to overanalyze and get too involved and get their mind involved. But anyway, with the autism and mental health, go back and listen to those episodes because we cover a lot of that.
Yeah,
It's
the overthinking,
cool.
the overstimulating.
Yep.
There's a lot that we talk about.
And a lot of issues with emotional regulation.
Mm-hmm.
That is the biggest challenge a lot of times with autism.
And when you say, repeat that again.
I said there are a lot of emotional challenges associated with autism.
And with the emotional side, it's not acting out. It's closing off.
It could be both. It could be closing off.
It could be acting out.
Yeah.
But a lot, from my experience, it's a lot of closing off.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of acting out. It's getting quiet. It's just, kind of doing what they do by themselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Isolating is a big thing.
It's huge.
And again, and this is not a bash on video games, but again, things like that, where it's just individual, you're just locked in, doing your thing.
Yeah, and as someone who wants them to be able to work through those things, I want them to talk through it. I want them to share with me, what are you thinking? What is going through your head? How can I help you move to that next step to bring you out of this quote unquote funk, if you will?
Yeah,
right?
funk. That's a good word for it.
Go on.
Cool. So here's what we're going to do, folks. I know we typically, when we record, we do 2 sessions. We're already out of time for our first session, but we're going to come back and we're going to finish up our 2025 year in review with a lot of the other things that we've talked about. And we're going to hit some of our highlights of winners of the week for the year.
Oh,
so stay tuned for that.
Lots.
Those of you on Facebook Live, stick around. We're going to do another episode. Those of you listening, wherever platform you're on, skip ahead to the next episode, or it will be there next Tuesday or Thursday.
Love it.
All righty, folks. Change your thinking, change your life, laugh hard, run fast, be kind. We'll see you next time. In this episode of the Motor City Hypnotist podcast, we're talking about the 2025 year in review. This is part 2. If you didn't listen to part 1, you can jump back an episode or just catch up after you listen to this one. Either way is fine. But we're talking about all the things that we covered over the last year, 2025, and we're going to hit on winners of the week, some of the big ones that we talked about throughout the year. And as usual, we're giving away free stuff. Hang in there, folks. We'll be right back.
This sounds like something for the authorities in Detroit.
Well, joke's on you. I'm living to 102 and then dying, like the city of Detroit.
Guys like this antique over here out of Detroit.
Spawned in the hellfires of Motown.
Take him to Detroit.
No! No, not Detroit! No! No, please! Anything but that! No!
Stationed in Drambuie. It's worse than Detroit.
We did not have, as a unit, the confidence that we felt like we needed to beat Detroit.
Let's go to Detroit.
Now you're talking, brother.
I don't think so. He plays for Detroit now.
Do they have many farms in Detroit?
Detroit. It's in Michigan.
I go to school. I know where Detroit is.
Get ready for the Motor City Hypnotist, David R. Wright, originating from the suburbs of Detroit, Michigan. He has hypnotized thousands of people from all over the United States. David R. Wright has been featured on news outlets all across the country and is the clinical director of an outpatient mental health and hypnosis clinic located just south of Detroit, where he helps people daily using the power of hypnosis. Welcome, the Motor City Hypnotist, David R. Wright.
What is going on, my friends? This is David Wright, the Motor City Hypnotist, and we are back with another episode of the Motor City Hypnotist podcast.
You know, you are.
Thank you, folks, for joining in. This is David Wright. That is Matt Fox, the other voice you hear.
You know, I'm happy to be here.
I am happy to be here too, Matt. Absolutely.
Finally.
So we're here. We had a little sabbatical. That's fine. We're back. We're doing podcasts again. So join in. We'll be here every Monday, give or take, depending on schedule. But we're here.
Your schedule's your schedule. I'm here for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm here for you, Matt.
Oh, well, thanks, man.
Yeah. Okay. So let me tell you, folks, where you can find me. My website is motorcityhypnotist.com. Grad and prom season is coming up and my schedule is filling quickly. So if you're looking for entertainment for your prom or your grad night, now's the time to book it. You can do that at motorcityhypnotist.com. You can put in your information. You can have a quote within minutes. And the dates are going quick.
Minutes.
So, yeah, minutes.
And they're going quick.
They're going quick.
The dates are filling up.
Dates are filling up. So it's important to get in there now and reserve your time. I do a lot of shows in April, May, June. April is more prom, May, June is grad. But either way, now's the time to book. You can do that at motorcityhypnotist.com. Again, you'll have your quote in minutes. My social media links, Facebook and YouTube, are both Motor City Hypnotist, and Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok are Motor City Hypno.
HYPNO.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
And as we've done every episode going back to number 1, text the word hypnosis to 313-800-8510. You will receive a text within a few minutes with a free hypnosis guide. It gives you an overview of hypnosis, dispels some myths and misconceptions, kind of tells you how it works. And it will also give you a link to leave a review on my business page, Motor City Hypnotist. Much appreciated if you use that and leave a review of the podcast or of a show, or if you see me individually for a session. All of those apply. All the reviews are the same thing or for the same business, which is Motor City Hypnotist. So check that out.
Yeah.
And as usual, wherever you're listening, whether it's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, whatever it is for you, subscribe, link, connect, whatever it is on your platform. And the big thing is leave a review on that platform for the podcast. That would help me out greatly. I would greatly appreciate it. It is time, Matt.
Oh, again,
another one.
Go.
That's how winning is done.
All right.
Okay. What do we got?
This story comes out of, and I don't even know where this is, Matt. Misquamicut Fire Department.
Oh, Gesundheit.
For a pair of Maine dog owners, 2026 started with a dreadful scare after their naughty golden retriever ran out onto the frozen pond and broke through the ice.
Oh, boy.
Without any means of rescuing their pooch or resisting the deathly chill of the frozen water, the owners called 911 and hoped that firefighters could arrive in time. Bedecked in vibrant orange wetsuits, the emergency services got to work on the icy pond, with one rescuer gently sliding across the ice and eventually paddling out to meet the dog, who had done a great job keeping his head above water.
The dog.
Yes. In water that cold, warm-blooded animals not adapted to life in the Arctic or far north-south have mere minutes before the low temperatures bring on hypothermia.
Oh, my goodness.
An inability to command and control the muscles and the extremities, and therefore the ability to continue to tread water. But the Goldie looked sharp and ready, phone camera footage revealed, when the rescuer arrived at the middle point of the pond. Securing it around the neck, the fireman gave the signal to pull the rope attached to him, and the pair made it back to shore safely. Rescuers and dog were examined for signs of hypothermia, but there was none to be found, and all got to retire to warmer environments. The pooch to a pair of presumably relieved yet disappointed owners. No kitchen scraps for Fido this night.
What the hell?
So here's a photo of the dog in the water with the rescuer getting there.
Oh, shit. So they punished the dog for falling in the ice?
Yeah, well,
what a bunch of jerks.
Well, he's being a bad dog. He shouldn't have gone out on the ice, dummy.
He's a dog, for God.
He is a dog. I get it. It's all good. I mean,
they don't understand displaced weight, okay?
Well, I don't know if you can see the face clearly.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, he's
like,
wet
help-
and he's unhappy.
Help me.
I'm in cold water and I'm warm-blooded.
Yeah.
Help me out here. Come on.
So fantastic for the Misquamicut Fire Department
For rescuing a puppy.
and rescuing the dog. Great story.
Thank you.
Definitely winner of the week.
Thank you.
That's how winning is done.
I blame the owner.
Yes, it is. Well, yeah, I was going to say, if your owner's not watching your dog.
Yeah.
So, back to it.
Yeah.
So we're here, folks, doing a review. This is part 2 of 2025 year in review. We typically do this at the beginning of every year, just to kind of recap what we've done over the year. Something, maybe you've just found the podcast recently, and then maybe there are episodes that you think, oh, I need to listen to that.
Sure.
You can go back and take a look. So we'll kind of cover that and talk about it.
So we're gonna look at winners of the week.
We are.
So you started this segment, winners of the week.
Yes.
And we would do it later in the episode, but you know what? We put it at the front of the episode because it is so important.
We did.
That we get the good stuff, the good news, the good things that happen around this globe.
Right up front.
Sooner than later.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I thank you for hearing me out in that
Sure.
regard and putting that up front. So it's my favorite segment every week. It's
Yeah.
it's what gets me through, and I have something to talk about.
Well, and one of the things, Matt, we've talked about is trying to get a hold of these winners of the week.
We have.
And that is on my bucket list here.
Okay.
To do.
It's a
because
resolution for this
It
year.
is a resolution.
All right. I like
so
it.
it's something I will work on because it'd be great to talk to some of these winners of the week because these stories are so inspiring and so nice and just gives you the better side of humanity.
And we could get questions answered.
Yes,
that we
because some of these
have.
articles don't answer all the questions.
Absolutely.
That is the
correct.
frustrating thing.
Yeah. But yeah. So I'm anxious to see what
Yeah.
you have listed here for our winners.
We'll get into that in just a moment.
Okay.
So we're talking about some of the things that we covered over the year last year as far as our podcast episodes. We talked about social media and mental health, and that is pretty applicable to most everyone because a vast majority of the population is on social media.
I'm sorry, I was scrolling.
Yeah,
What?
you were on Facebook looking for your likes. So that's a great one because social media can be a great tool, but it can also be a great hindrance as far as mental health goes. So we did a couple of episodes on that. So check that out. We had a couple of interviews this past year in 2025. Morgan from my office, who's a therapist with us.
Yep.
She's a Reiki healer, a psychic. There's something else, and I'm not going to remember it.
Was it of the sexual persuasion?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not yet. We'll get to that.
Oh, okay. I know it was in there
But
somewhere.
Morgan is a psychic and a Reiki healer, and a lot of people are looking for therapists with those credentials. So definitely, if that's something that would interest you, definitely give our office a call because she's available. She has openings. She'd be happy to see you.
It's almost like a homeopathic type healing.
It's
Reiki, that's more aura. Is it
auras and Reiki, and there's specific Reikis in your body. And I have to plead ignorance somewhat to this. I mean, I'm familiar with it, but it's not my area of expertise.
Okay.
It's definitely hers. So definitely, if that's something for you that appeals to you, she's a great therapist for you. We also had an interview with Terica from my office, who is a certified sex therapist.
There it is.
And she works with people with sexual dysfunctions or sexual issues. And most of these things relate back to mental health.
Do you remember that?
That's where it all connects.
Do you remember that show, Dear John?
I do.
Yeah. Do you remember the therapist in that?
I do.
Do you remember her first question to every new person that would come in and sit down?
I don't, but
her first question was, do you have any sexual problems?
But here's the thing with Terica, because people think, well, what does a sex therapist do? Do they, there are a lot of misconceptions about what that really entails.
Yes.
And it really is looking at just the mental health of sex and why people have sexual dysfunctions and why people may have issues, why people have affairs. a lot of that is all involved, but it all comes down to mental health and self-esteem issues.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, if that's something you're dealing with, Terica's definitely the therapist for you.
I love
so
it.
definitely she has openings and she's accepting people as
All
well.
right.
We had an episode on laughter and mental health. We did a lot of, we talked a lot about that, on how healthy laughter is, and just being able to enjoy yourself, and just, it's impossible to be unhappy when you're laughing. It really is.
You're not wrong. And you and I share a lot of laughs.
We do.
And the gentleman sitting down next to me.
Yeah. Jamie. Jamie, hello.
Yeah. He says, cheers. He's going to turn his mic up here in a second. But I'll tell you, we share a lot of laughs in here. And again, we take care of ourselves. This is our mental health. This is our mental break, if you will.
But that's a good point. The good point, Matt, that you bring up is I wanted to make this podcast not boring and clinical and droning. Like most of the mental health podcasts you see out there, that they use a lot of psychobabble, and they talk very soft.
I know that girl.
You're in this. You're in this.
See right there, there.
Too soon.
You're in the shame.
It's been shit.
You're in
like
the shame
8 years,
spiral. You know, you're having these psychoses. It's just a lot of it. Again, it gets just in the weeds with a lot of just psychobabble, which I don't like. And I wanted to make this podcast something that was fun and something uplifting and something that makes you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely laughter is huge.
I'm going to bring Jamie up to speed.
Yeah.
We're doing a 2025 year in review.
2025.
So right now we're kind of focused on the winners we're going to get to the winners of the week here in a second.
Oh my God, your winners have been. That's only one of my favorite parts is how you highlight.
Yes, I know.
Whenever I fill in for Matthew, it's joyful. It's joyful.
But you've been with us. You've been with Podcast Your Voice for
5 years, 6 years.
2019.
Well, we started the year of COVID.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
So we're going on 6 years.
Yes.
And you being a part of this program, the Podcast Your Voice, and the support that you give us and we give you.
Oh God, yeah.
We share so many laughs here.
Absolutely.
I cannot.
We have a great time.
But yeah, laughter is really the basis of this podcast, because we have fun and we talk about serious things.
And that's the whole point. You can talk about serious things and still have a humor and good nature and feel good.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. I don't want therapy to be something that's just dreading, like, oh no, I have to. No, this is something that can make you better. It can make you feel better. It's just.
So what I like about a lot of podcasts, sometimes you're the third person in a conversation with two people, watching the conversation happen and enjoying it with them.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you're in it and you're screaming at the radio and you're a part of it. And so many times when you guys are talking, I'm off to the side and I'm just screaming. I'm talking.
You're saying something,
and I agree with so many of the things you say.
Yes.
It's fun to be part. It's a family thing. It's not.
It's not painful. It's not like drudgery. It's not just like
So thank you. For
absolutely.
Having fun. You guys have fun.
Yeah, we do.
In the episode we did after laughter and mental health, do you remember, Matt? We did our 10 funniest movies. We counted down, and every once in a while we'll throw in a top 10 list that applies to one of the things we're talking about.
We did our top 10 songs. We did our top
we did our
movies.
top 10 funniest movies.
And Caddyshack was in there.
Caddyshack was in there. Spinal Tap was in there.
Ferris Bueller was in there.
Side note. Did you guys watch Spinal Tap 2?
No.
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Do we have to?
I did not.
You should, just to kind of complete the cycle.
Sure.
Definitely was not as it was not the original because you knew what to expect.
Sure.
Right. But it was still good.
Did they make Stonehenge on the right side yet?
They did.
Fair play.
Yes.
Fair play.
Yes.
Stonehenge right side.
That was one of the big issues there.
Can we make the big stone the right size, for Christ's sakes? All right.
Yeah. We talked about we did an episode on bipolar disorder, just talking about what that is and how it affects people.
What'd you call me? I'm sorry, go on.
And here's a great one, because a lot of our and you'll know it, and I missed it on last episode. We didn't do our dog rescue of the week. And I totally missed it last episode.
That's
so we're going to
okay.
do Chew this episode to make up for it.
Who let
But
the dogs out?
The reason I talk about that is we did an episode on specifically on pets and mental health, how that can help your mental health. Also, the stressors it can solve. Now, I'll talk a little bit, a side note on a personal issue. We've had our dog for 6 months now.
I wanted to ask you, but I didn't know if it was a sensitive topic.
No, it's not a sensitive topic. He's still a puppy. He's only 6 months old.
Sure. He's potty trained?
So he's potty trained, totally potty trained. But he gets into these moods where he just wants something. And we don't know what it is. And he'll just like jump and nip and grab hold and try to bite.
Have you done anything to figure out what he's trying to get to?
I think it's just overstimulation. I think
and then we're in these cold winter months where it's harder to take them out.
Yes.
I mean, it's like bitter cold. Yeah. I mean, okay, I can bundle up, but then I don't want your little paws on that ice for that long.
Sure. Yeah.
And then slipping and sliding. My dog, she was limping for like a day because she skidded out.
Right.
And I was like, see, dummy.
Yeah.
How about you take a doggy downer? We walk outside. We walk outside calmly. We take a pee. We walk back in calmly. How do you not know that? I told you on the way out.
I don't know.
She just doesn't listen.
I don't know if you're listening, Jamie, to our last episode. But our winner of the week last episode was a dog rescued on a lake that fell through the ice.
Fair play.
Or was it this episode?
Fair play.
You just missed it. So because Matt said, well, why would the owners be mad? It's a dog. And I'm like, he shouldn't have been on the ice, dummy.
Dummy.
No, I didn't. I blamed the owners for letting the
dog.
You
did. Yes, you did. You did.
But just even the slippery, slidey driveway, and she like sprains herself, and it's like.
So this is your puppy's. This is your puppy's first winter.
It's challenging.
This is your puppy's really first winter with a little bit of freedom.
2.5. Yeah.
Yep. So they're not. They don't know what snow is. They've never seen it before. They don't know what it feels like for those paws to be on the ice. Yeah. So you introduce it to them slowly. And you don't just let them go no holds barred, out.
I just let them out. I'm like, come back when you're done. I know.
I'll pick it up later.
And I have to give credit to my son.
I don't have a fenced yard, so I got.
I have a fenced yard, so I can just let them out.
Oh yeah, no.
But
I'll figure it out.
I will say this.
Tell me about that, Joey.
My son handles 90% of the care of the dog.
Oh,
thank
good.
you. I am so happy to hear that.
He sleeps in his room. He gets him up in the morning. It's his dog.
That warms
totally and completely.
So the other 10% is the vet bills and
the food, bag of food.
The rest of it's a checkbook. Yeah, that's
the damn bag of food is $70.
Holy Christmas!
Me?
Yeah, right.
That's for a 12-ounce bag.
Yeah. Oh, it's a big bag. It's a lot.
I'm kidding, but still.
We did an episode on music and mental health. How music can help you with your mental health.
Have you listened to any of the songs that I shared?
Yes, absolutely. I have.
Spunk Shine.
Yeah.
Smoked. Did you listen to that?
I don't think I listened to Smoked. I have the list with me. I have it somewhere. I think it might be in my office.
Spunk
Shine.
It's called Smoked. Yes.
Okay.
Smoked.
Okay.
It puts you in that state.
Yeah.
So I listened
I
to.
need to go Google that.
Yeah, I listened to a few of your songs, Dave.
Oh, good.
I totally get where you're coming from.
Well, and that brings us to the next episode, which was favorite songs. We did a top 10 list on favorite songs.
What was your number one? End up being your number one.
Probably. I'm trying to remember what was number one. Probably Knights of Sidonia by Muse.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that? Do you know the song?
No. Foxy Years.
Oh.
My number one song it was Spunk Shine.
Okay. I did have a couple other close to number one.
And or What in Rome, The Promise.
Fair play. Do you want to play me?
Doobie Brothers. I'm drawing a total blank on the
More
song.
cowbell. I don't know. There was cowbell in it, I'm sure.
Why can't I think of it?
I can't remember.
Favorite song.
I have to go back and listen to it.
Okay.
All right.
That's okay. I won't think of it right now.
Sorry, didn't mean to put you on the spot.
We had a ton of winners of the week. Every episode we have a winners of the week. Yeah. Let's hit on some highlights of those.
Come on, you gotta bring it.
The old retired police dog who came back in service to find a hiker.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
Do you remember that one?
Yes.
A boy got his foot stuck in his spokes of his wheel on his bike. The firefighters cut the wheel off and then brought him a new bike.
Oh,
I vaguely remember.
I like
Yeah.
that.
That was like
Yeah.
towards the beginning of the year. If I'm not
I like that.
Yeah,
one.
it was. It was early. It was early in the year.
Man, firefighters. Tell you what, man. You get the whole cop versus firefighter thing. I gotta love me some firefighters.
Oh yeah,
I like cops.
absolutely. I do.
I appreciate all the law enforcement officials.
Actually, my brother's a cop. I have a brother-in-law who's a cop.
But firefighters,
Yeah,
I'm a little something there.
they're a little extra there.
A little
Yeah.
extra.
You know what? I'm gonna run to
firefighters.
the
A little extra.
They all run to the danger, but there's a little bit of extra when they're running to the danger. You know?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And yeah, there. Yeah, irregardless, there's danger. Yeah. All right.
This was a great story. A mechanic who could not read learns to read at age 58.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
See, Matt,
and then
there's hope.
gets to enjoy a magazine he's had for 40 years.
He's had it.
Dear Forum.
He's had this magazine for 40 years.
Dear Forum.
He could always.
Sorry, I took it there.
Great Odin's Raven.
Sorry. Thank God I sat down at the microphone.
That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand.
But there's a 58 and finally learned how to read.
There's hope.
This in the background. What the fuck is it?
Yes, there is hope for me yet. Yes.
Yes. A pub owner adopted a dog when it came into the bar after its owner died.
I love that story. Oh my god.
The dog lives at the bar.
Yeah.
Yes. It's fantastic.
His owner died. He was just he had no home. He walked into a pub and the owner of the pub
Yeah, they said, "Hey, it's our dog now.
You're my dog now."
Yeah. Okay. Trying to think of some great ones. I just listed all of them just to kind of see. Oh, Steve Carell stepped up. We have a lot of stories about actors who do great things.
Was that for middle school? Or was that for high
No,
school?
it was for wildfires.
Okay. Yep.
Steve Carell tells students affected by wildfires that prom tickets are paid for.
That's right. Yep. That's what it was for.
That's paid for the whole high school's prom.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Did you see Hugh Jackman last year? He did something, and his new song Sung Blue. Is that the name of the movie?
Yeah.
And he walked into a high school, and it's
choir room.
It's a choir room, and he came in and he sang the song from the movie, and then he gifted instruments and stuff to the entire school. It was.
Do you know how many of these actors?
They thought the setup was. It was like a video message.
That's right.
And he was like, "Hey, I'm Hugh. Thanks for supporting the movie, and it's great. Let me hear you sing." And so they start singing, but they're just singing to a TV and a video message. He left,
and then he walks in,
he walks in.
Oh, fantastic!
And sings with them, and it's like
that
gorgeous.
would have been a winner of the week.
It's gorgeous. It was gorgeous. It was a really cool unfolding.
Yes, for sure.
Yep.
As a Neil Diamond fan, yes.
It's amazing how many of these actors can sing. Like, I don't know if you've seen Ewan McGregor in like Moulin Rouge.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
But Hugh's like
so talented.
He was on Broadway.
Well, yeah. The hero delivery driver who saved a woman's life after a feeling made him go back to her home and look in the window again. Do you remember that one?
I do. He was delivering something and there was no answer at the door.
Yep.
And
he kind of gazed in and he just felt something was off. He didn't see anything, but he went back and she had passed out in her house.
Mm-hmm. He had a sixth sense about him on that point. We had so many great
this was a great one. A boy bid farewell to the garbage man after years of heartwarming weekly chats. The garbage man retired.
Yes.
And he was done with the route.
This young man would wait for the garbage man to come and pick up their trash every single week. And he was so enthralled with the garbage man.
Little boys are enthralled with like big industrial machinery.
The garbage trucks going by, but
the big industrial machinery. They love it.
But he befriended the garbage man, and the garbage man befriended this young man, and they became really
became friends. Yes.
And when he retired, didn't he give him something? What did he get? Do you remember what the little boy gave him?
I don't remember.
Garbage?
He did give him something.
No,
I think it was a
Sorry.
garbage truck
I'm
of some
sorry.
sort. Baka?
I'm sorry. Probably very something sweet, like a
What the fuck is it?
probably like a really cool dump truck. or
Yeah,
No,
toy,
it was
yeah.
probably pretty.
Probably
it
not
was pretty
actual
cool.
garbage. Probably not actual garbage. Yeah, that's
I mean,
me.
maybe they're throwing out old equipment or something.
I'm actual garbage. That's.
Oh, come on, guys. It's so simple. Maybe you need a refresher course.
Sorry.
Hey, it's all ball bearings nowadays.
Oh, man.
All right. Sorry. Sorry.
Two-legged Chihuahua saves owner's life by detecting a heart attack.
Two-legged.
Yes, he only had 2 legs.
Hey,
His name is Scooch.
Yeah, his name is Crawl. I don't know.
his name's Lucky.
What in blazes are you talking about?
Yeah.
Here's another. We do a lot of animal stories on Winners of the Week because I
love-
love animal
Yes,
stories.
we
yeah,
love
yeah,
animals.
yeah.
Yes.
Hero service dog senses owner's irregular heartbeat, saving the veteran from a catastrophic stroke.
I do remember that one.
Yes.
Yes, I do remember that one.
Yes.
He's laying on his chest and he's like, something ain't right. Bark, 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 bark. And yeah. It was, yeah.
It's
We
amazing.
talked about mountain climbing last episode because we had a winner of the week who was a double amputee who climbed all the 7 summits. Rugby team carries a wheelchair-bound dad up a Snowdon plank, fulfilling his lifelong dream.
That was in October, I think.
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
It was
I think that
later in the
Oc-
year.
Yes, it
Yep.
was. Yeah, it was like it was the rugby team. Yeah, they carried him up because it was
Oh, this
God, yeah.
one, it was another animal story, but bittersweet, but it was a great story. TikToker reveals restaurant's viral compassion after he ordered his dog's last meal.
Yes, I do remember that one.
Yeah, that was a
Yes.
to one.
That was a tough one. It was a
Yeah.
it was a lab too, if I'm not mistaken.
I've had a couple friends who, like, if they have their critters on their way out, they'll take them out for like this massive steak dinner.
Yeah.
And they just
know
buy
what?
them like this.
When our last dog was kind of in his
And they
last
just
days,
buy them this like $40 fucking
we would
freaking
just
steak.
give him whatever food he wanted.
You know? Hey,
whatever.
What do you want?
You know, you're
Take your
on
pick.
your way out.
Fridge is open.
We made-
it's for you, buddy.
We got the bacon grease. It's under the sink. It's
That's
all
it.
yours, buddy. Go on.
This was another.
They
great
serve
one.
us well.
Go ahead.
Since
Clean
I'm
the litter
only-
box. Go ahead.
Since I'm only 60, the 66-year-old man fulfills lifelong dream and becomes the oldest member of the LSU marching band.
That was later in the year as well.
That was later in the year.
That was cool.
It was
Yeah,
during
yeah.
football season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an awesome one.
There, whatever reason he had that he like left college.
Yeah.
And then finally came
Yeah,
back.
he just had a dream of being in the marching band.
Wasn't he?
And they're
wasn't
like,
he a-
hey,
66 years
come on.
old.
Was it a tuba? Was he a tuba?
Tuba, I think.
Yeah, it
yes.
was a tuba player.
Yes,
yeah.
I believe so.
It's not a tuba.
Yeah, it's not a tuba.
Sorry.
Oh, great. Oh,
No,
he's raving.
You find these stories, Dave, and they continue to inspire and awe us in so many different ways. And we remember them because they struck a chord.
Mhm.
Right.
We're talking a year ago where some of these stories, they struck a chord. They still,
I mean, we could go back 5 years and look at some of these stories. And again, that's one of my, I don't think you were in here, Jamie. I told Matt, one of our big things, one of our resolutions
Mhm.
is to get a hold of some of these winners and see if we can get them on the show.
Oh,
That would be
sure.
fantastic.
If
So
we,
I will definitely work on that.
because we have questions from some of
Because a
these-
lot of these articles, they leave you like, "Ooh, wait, what? What happened?
It's a lot of clickbait.
It
And
is.
it's like, and
Uh-huh.
but here's the thing is
the
someone-
realist, yes.
it's a good 50-50 when someone were like, yeah, no, that wasn't nothing. But then sometimes you talk to them and the story goes so much deeper.
Yeah.
Right. It could be a lot more.
Yeah,
Right.
there's a lot. There's stories out there to tell.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's
go
what winner.
go
that's what,
get those stories.
that's what winner
Maybe
get.
we should do a new podcast. Just call it Winners of the Week.
Get those
Hey.
stories.
Hey, it's a new year.
Maybe that's on the agenda.
I've got some time.
Yeah. Hey, we'll see. I mean, maybe do an hour and a half recording one
Oh,
night
oh
on
boy.
Mondays or whatever.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Matt's
pull
like,
them in. Pull them
Matt's
in.
like,
for a-
oh
that's a
shit,
good call.
no.
That's a good call.
Yeah, it's a good call. I'm
I mean-
game. I am game. Let's go.
The other, and I'll put this out on air since you're both here. The
Oh,
other
boy.
idea I have, because I've been locked into these models lately,
Are you listening, Jamie?
is doing like a scale model podcast
Mm.
for people who are into modeling.
You got the table for it.
Fantastic.
At home.
I do. And at work.
And
at work, I do. I don't have one at home.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's at work for sure.
You can. That's what I love about this industry of podcasting is it could be about anything.
I've said that. Even when I promote Podcast Your Voice, it doesn't matter what your interest is. There's a niche out there.
Yeah.
There is.
What is your passion?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you like? What
And
do you
if
enjoy?
you are passionate enough about it,
Yep. Somebody else
there will be
is.
enough people out there
Mhm.
to share those thoughts with.
Absolutely.
When the actor that portrayed Will Robinson comments on
Oh,
your
good God. Was that yours?
Yes.
Yes.
Did
Bill
you see
Mummy.
that? Yeah, Bill Mummy. Yes.
I was like, oh my God, don't run.
Yes. Yes.
Boom. Yes.
Look,
Did you
and-
talk about
and
that earlier?
Yes,
We did talk
Okay,
about it
fair
a little
play.
bit, but Jamie,
great.
just to get you up to
Yes,
speed, and I don't
I-
want to extend this, but I fried one of my circuit boards, so all my lighting went out.
Mm.
So I'm in the midst now of finding
the culprit.
And
Right,
getting everything working again.
It's like
But
Apollo 13. He's got to find the
so
many amps.
when you
of the
flip
9
this model
volts.
upside down, it is like a just spaghetti of wires everywhere. So
We gotta wait.
that's a challenge.
It's like there's so many Comic Cons and things. The Bill, he comes to town here and there.
Oh, he does. Yeah. He'll show up every once in a while.
Next time, Bill
I don't know if
comes
you
to
guys,
town-
do you follow him on Facebook? He's a musician as well.
Oh, fair play. No.
Do you know that he, I don't know if you guys remember the song Fish Heads.
Fish heads.
Fish
He's
heads,
the band.
heads. Oh, is he really?
He's
Dr. Demento.
He was in the band.
That
did
was
that
a Dr.
song.
Demento band.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a Dr.
Yes.
Demento hit. Yeah.
Yep.
You said
Yeah.
fish. I didn't know if you meant PHISH.
No, Fish Heads.
Okay, fish
Yeah.
heads. Yes. I know the
Yes,
song.
He was one of the ones, and he was also on Babylon 5.
Put them in your pocket. You can take them to the movies. I know it.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I'm down
It's
with the fish
fantastic.
heads.
Oh man, I feel a remix. coming on.
Yes, we could do that. Yeah,
Fair play.
absolutely. So, folks, that's our 2025 year in review. Before we leave, we got a couple. I'm going to do two because we missed one last
Woof,
time.
woof.
All right, here we
First
go.
one on the list: Detroit Dog Rescue.
Who let the dogs out?
Talia.
Talia needs a home.
Talia.
Oh, look at her.
Oh, look at those ears.
That is a beautiful dog. Honestly, the pink, the
pink collar.
the pink collar. She's a beautiful dog.
Talia.
Yeah, that's a good looking dog.
Look at her
Talia's
ears, the way that
ready.
they flop.
She needs a home.
Hello, Talia.
Mixed breed, spayed female. She's about 60 pounds. She's dog friendly with proper introduction. Just
Fair
keep
enough.
that in mind.
Mhm.
Kid friendly, over 8 years old.
Okay.
Fair play.
Cat
Activity
friendly
level is medium.
Cat friendly. We
Cat
don't know.
friendly is unknown. It's always unknown.
Yeah.
We just don't know. Okay,
All
we're
right.
doubling up because
I like-
we missed one last episode.
I like it a lot.
Here we go.
Scooby.
Scooby-Doo. Oh,
Doesn't
at
he
that
look like
puppy, man.
Scooby?
Jankies.
I would have got away with it. Wasn't for that dog and those meddling kids.
Scooby is a mixed breed, also male, 50 pounds, dog friendly selective. So just be
Okay.
aware.
Yep.
Cat friendly unknown, which is always unknown, and kid friendly over 8.
Okay. You look like Scooby.
But
looks
these
like
guys
a,
are definitely.
How old is Scooby?
Oh,
He's got to be a couple
Scooby
years
was
old.
born in 2023.
So he's a couple
6
years
year,
old.
2 or 3 years.
two and a
couple
half,
years old.
3. Yeah.
Two and a half.
All right.
Two.
July 2023. So 2.5.
All right. No, he's beautiful.
Yeah.
He's so
Scooby
fun.
needs a home.
He looks like
DetroitDogRescue.com.
DDR.
Adopt.
Kristen,
Alrighty, folks,
I think
that is
Kristen from DDR. She just celebrated a birthday.
Who did?
Probably.
Kristen from DDR. She just celebrated.
Oh, from Detroit Dog Rescue. Happy
Yes.
birthday, Kristen.
Yes.
Head cheese.
We
over
need to
there.
get them on one day. We'll
Yeah.
get Kristen on one day.
Yeah.
Just because we promote the Detroit Dog Rescue
You
all the
do.
time. We'll get her on. We'll talk about it.
We will work on that. That is part of
Absolutely. That's the
resolution for
resolution of getting our winners of the week as well.
2026.
Absolutely. All righty, folks. That is our 2025 year in review. Join us next Monday, same time, same bat channel, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Monday evening on Facebook,
Ish.
Motor City Hypnotist. Give or take a few minutes. We're never really.
You never know what
sprung. You
happens in the
never
man
know.
cave. You never know what happens
The
in
man
the man
cave
cave.
records before us. We drink. Who knows what happens?
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Cheers.
Oh, good for you.
Cheers,
All
David.
righty, folks. Cheers, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Change your thinking, change your life, laugh hard, run fast, be kind. We'll see you next time.
Woo.